what makes a woman unattractive to her husband? Now, Bilal Asad speaks about this. I've posted a video before which mentions what makes a husband unattractive to his wife, and the speaker is Bilal Asad. Okay, now regarding the other one where he says what makes a wife unattractive to her husband, he's done a lot of research, so it's not a, I'm not going to stereotype and say all men think this, okay, but according to his research, a lot of men have said this. Now, one of the things is that they said masculine traits. Now, what does that mean? Like when she's always angry, always shouting, okay, she makes decisions without consulting him. Some men would be happy with that. They don't see that as a threat, there's no issue, but it's just about respect. Now, I've seen many brothers on this app as well, think that, when a woman talks about masculine, or she says, what's going to take me out my masculine era, that doesn't mean she's saying she's masculine. She's not a man, she's a woman. Of course, she's a woman, but she's obviously been through some type of trauma, whether that's in marriage or before marriage, okay? Whether that's once or more than once. And due to this, she's then left to fend for herself, to look after herself. She wants a protector. I, as a woman, would say I have masculine traits. I am a woman, okay? Now, don't assume that a woman who uses the word masculine, that she's a feminist. Don't assume that, Alhamdulillah, Islam gives us our rights. We don't need to turn to feminism. But when we think that why are sisters turning to feminism? Like, not all of them are. But what is it? My brothers, you need to take sisters out of their masculine era. Why do they turn to feminism? Or why do they act masculine? Or why do they act cold? Women want to feel safe. We want to feel safe. We are going to be cold with you. The reality is, a strong woman will be cold with you. She will be cold with the majority of men. She will only allow herself to properly warm up with someone that she feels safe with, she feels protected with. We want protection. We want a man to protect us. We want a man to feel safe with. We want a man to not be stingy with us. We want a man to take care of us, even financially, emotionally, physically. Okay, so this is a good thing. If a woman initially has his masculine traits, that's good, because she's going to show her feminine side to you if you end up marrying her. So rather than complain that why are you so masculine, be grateful that she has this. Only a real man will be able to take a woman out of her masculine era and put her into her feminine era. Boys will not be able to do that. Now, when I say boys, I'm not talking about age-wise boys. I'm talking about even grown adult men who act like boys. Okay, you won't be able to take her out of her masculine era. Okay, you will have to act like a man, make her feel safe, protect her. Okay, and that's when you're able to see her feminine side. Do you know, it's not like this is a permanent thing where a woman's going to be like, no, I'm just going to be masculine even when I'm married. No. A woman needs to feel safe. If you don't want her being masculine, or you don't want her being, having this harsh tone and things like this, then protect her, make her feel safe, be there for her. That's what a woman needs. And only a real man will be able to take a woman out of her masculine era and put her into her feminine side. Okay, so sisters, please do not lower your standards. Aim for a guy, okay, who is a masculine guy, who will take care of you. Now, when I say masculine, I'm not talking about aggressive. I'm talking about an empath, okay? So he takes your feelings into consideration, but at the same time, he's a man when he needs to be a man. Of course, he's a man anyways, but he's an empath, okay? You need an empath who is a strong man who can take care of you financially, emotionally, okay, and physically. So don't lower your standards, because when you lower your standards, what's going to end up happening is you're going to continue showing your masculine side to little boys. And I'm not talking about age-wise boys. No, there are young brothers who act like grown adult men because of their emotional maturity. Okay. And then there are grown adult men, not all, I'm not generalizing here, but I'm saying, okay, you get two types. And there are grown adult men who act like little boys. But the reality is, it's not even about the age, it's about the emotional maturity. So, brothers, the sooner you realize this, the sooner you can let women, okay, embrace their feminine side as they should, okay, and as we should Islamically.